Hey, what's up, Brian? This is a quick demo video for you for two sabers. I've got your custom here that we'll go over, and then I also got your 89 Sabers MPP with a Goth master chassis. We'll go ahead and go over this one first. They're both installed with Proffies. This particular saber, though, is a one-button setup. You have one plunger switch right here. All right, that is the way that this saber was set up. So everything is done from right here. I got all of these sound fonts on here that you sent me. They're all from Kyberphonic. Some of the fonts that you picked were font packages, and they had multiples. So I want to say that there's somewhere in the vicinity of 25 fonts on each of them, right? So each of them have the same fonts. They're set up a little bit differently, though. All right. You've got Carl Chen V2 Neopixel connectors on both of these, so I'll light that up here for you in a second. How you get to your chassis on this one, the first thing you want to do is take your clamp piece here in the middle and slide it up, just like that, and then unscrew the handle. All right, and you'll want to leave that up before we put the handle on as well, but I'll show you that here too. So we'll just unscrew this, and it will come right off. And we've got your Goth Master chassis right here. So you've got a dual crystal chamber. If it'll focus. All right, so dual crystal chamber. You got a kill switch right here next to my pinky. This is a hole just to allow you to push the battery out. And I'll show you how that works here in a second. When you flip it over, you know, you've got all of your stuff. You got in polished brass, so it looks really nice. Camera's having a hard time grasping it though. Looks really nice. You've got a 28mm Smoker's Outpost Elite speaker back here, and these doors are on magnets, so you want to come over to this side. My camera just hates trying to focus on this. I might have to do it from back here. So this door right here, you want to pop this off. All right, it's on magnets. It comes off just like that. That reveals your board. You got your board right there. Then you've got another door right here that you can take off, and this is how you put your battery in. So that's your battery cradle. To put your battery in, the negative side of your battery goes up inside of the saber. So remember that when you're throwing that in there. I'll throw that in there, and then we could put our doors back on. All right, and they'll go right on with magnets. They'll find their way just like that. All right, then we'll come over here and flip our kill switch.
Don't underestimate the force.
These are doing a little something different each, but of course they're red for the actual font. You've got the Father B2 on here. I'm not going to remember the names of all of them. But the Father B2 font has several different, or package rather, has several different fonts, right? You've got ESB, ANH, ROTJ, Rogue One. All of that's on here. These do react to the secondary or the auxiliary. Or blade lockup. And then you've got twist off. So that's what that looks like. These are on a timer. So if you don't turn this on right away, I believe you got about 40 seconds and these will time out so they don't kill your battery. All right. But we will take our handle, slap it on. Once you get this screwed down and tightened all the way, then you can take your clamp piece and move it back down. All right, so now you're good to go there. This saber is set up for a 7/8 inch blade. All right, and what is made for your blade retention, I think, is this guy right here. This silver greebly barely sticks into the blade socket. So you'll want to back that up a little bit, throw your blade in. We hit those pins and then lock this down. This isn't the best blade retention in the world. What I would suggest if you want to swing this around a lot is I would take one of these screws out. You've got a screw right here, right on the underside of this black the black emitter. So you got that right there, and you've got another one over here. What I would do if this was mine is I would take one of those out and I would exchange it with a slightly longer one, because that hole does go all the way into the blade socket. And I would use that for blade retention and not depend on this so much. All right. That way you could get a little bit of a better bite on your blade. Now with a one button setup, blaster bolt deflex is just tapping the button. If you want blade lockup, you can do it two different ways. You can hold the button down and hit the saber, or you can do a double click, but on that second click, hold it down. Just like that. Hopefully you can see that. Playing your soundtrack is a double tap when the saber's off. And then another double tap to turn it off, just like that. And then to go to the next font, it is a long press.
I let you live.
This is a pretty cool blade lockup. It goes all the way around the blade.
Blue.
Now you've got two different blues on here. And of course, when you have a blue blade, you'll have a blue, or the crystals in your chassis will be blue as well. You've got the blue Survivor from Survivor 2 package, and you've also got blue from Kyber's Workshop. All right, so they're both on here.
Blue.
So this one. When you got the blue portion of the Survivor 2 bundle from Jesse, it comes with a blue and it comes with a blue crossguard. I put both of those variations on here for you because they each sound different.
Blue crossguard.
So blue crossguard.
I am Juhani.
This is Mikal. I have found the exile.
Green.
This is, I believe, the green from Kyber Workshop.
Darth Malak.
Metallic jaw, I believe, right?
From our experience, the greatest danger to the multiverse, it turns out, is Doctor Strange.
So you've got his Strange sound font package, so it's got 3 different variations.
Are you happy, Steven?
Purple. Red.
My name's Beodor.
If you don't want to twist off, you can just hold the button down. That also turns it off.
My apprentice, Darth Bandon.
Son of Corellia, so this one will be blue.
Don't you dare lie to me! I am you!
The second Doctor Strange one. Right.
You can't do this. But we must. Your world is now my world.
I think this is the third one.
This is how things are now. You and me.
White. Yellow.
We may be back at the beginning now. Alright, so we'll go ahead and we'll take this blade out. Oops, I'm going to unscrew that first. Like I said, not the best blade retention in the world, so I would consider, you know, swapping that out, swapping one of these out for just a little bit of a longer one. So we'll turn this on. When we're done, we can just slide this back up again and just simply unscrew our handle. Now, of course, since you have kill switches on both of these, you can leave your batteries in. I'm going to take mine out because this is my test battery. So we turn this on. You know, we can turn it off from our kill switch, just like that. All right, and then taking the battery out, it's very easy to do. We do want to take both of the doors out. All right, you see this hole right here, you just push your finger and it pops your battery up, and then you can pop it right out. All right, so we'll close this back up, and that's basically your MPP with master chassis. I hope you like the way that came out. Obviously chose to leave it clean and didn't weather it since you had the polished brass. I know that the polished brass is a little bit more expensive than the regular, so I didn't mess with that effect at all. All right, so we'll put that off to the side, and we'll go over this custom guy right here. So this did come with a CFX install. I've got the CFX install right here. We went ahead and we took that out. Gave you a 2-button setup. So you used to have a 1-button switch up here and a recharge port. Now you have 2 switches. The top switch will be your power. The bottom will be your auxiliary. You've got that Carl Chin V2 in there that I was telling you about. And then you just simply unscrew the handle for this guy to get to your chassis. All right. Same size speaker in here, 28mm SO Elite, but this time the speaker is fully enclosed. So that sounds really good. Still a removable battery setup. You've got a kill switch right here in front of the board, and your Proffie board right there. Just a snap fit down into the shelf. You've got an 18 pixel accent strip right here, and then when you turn it around, you have another 13 pixel accent strip over here, or 18 rather. So a total of 36, 18 on each side. All right, throw a battery in here real quick. It's a nice tight fit in there like it should be. We'll come over here and flip our kill switch.
Don't underestimate the Force.
You can see that these both are wired together but separate from the blade, right? And they too react to auxiliary button being pressed. Or blade lock up. So we'll turn that off. Slide our handle on. This one takes a 1-inch diameter blade. All right. So that chassis stops about right here. And so from here to here, that's all sound resonance, and the speaker is fully enclosed. So this sounds really good. We'll throw a blade in here. Set up for a full-length blade. I'm just going to use my test blade though. All right. Lock it down with your blade retention. The only grub screw you want to mess with is the one that's right on top of the emitter here. This guy is the only one. All right, that is your blade retention. Now you have the same fonts on this saber. We'll cycle through them.
I let you live.
Blue.
am Juhani.
This is Mikal.
Green.
Green. So everything's working here too. We'll go ahead and cycle through them all so you can see that they're on here.
Darth Malak.
From our experience, the greatest
Purple. Red.
My name's Beodor. My apprentice, Darth Bandon. Don't you dare lie to me! Your world is now my world.
Green blade.
This is how things are now.
White. Yellow.
Of course, you know, on a 2-button setup, it's still a long press on the power to play your soundtrack when the saber's off. Just like that, right? Another long press to turn it off. All right, so we'll go ahead and take the blade out of this. You know, once again, you can leave your battery in there. I'm going to take this one out, though, because it's mine. Take her blade right out. Very easy to take the handle off. This is a very solid saber. It was nicely constructed. Yeah, that's on. We'll flip it off from here. And then to take our battery out, we come over from the positive side. You might need a tool on this one, actually. I made this one fit pretty tight. All right, so I just use the back of my tweezers. And it pops right out just like that. All right, but that is your custom saber and your master chassis. Let me know if you have any questions, and I will package these up since it's Friday today. These will go out in the mail to you first thing Monday morning. All right, thanks.